How is it going, everyone? The PlayStation 5 has got a game that is absolutely skyrocketing in price right now because of the leak that we covered yesterday. We'll talk all about that. It's because this is a game that only has 10,000 copies in circulation. Again, we'll talk all about that. Do want to give you guys a heads up on Nioh 3 and that game getting a demo. Nioh is a brutally challenging action RPG, so if you want to check out that demo, that will be available as well. And one Bloober Team has launched a teaser website. It looks like whatever Bloober Team is working on next is going to be getting showcased. I would imagine this isn't the update for Chronos the New Dawn. I mean, doing a whole teaser countdown to a, hey, we're adding an easy mode to Chronos the New, like it's already confirmed. I don't think this is pertaining to that, but we'll talk that at the end of this video. First of all, Star Wars Racer Revenge is now jacking up in price. This was a game that was already going for a pretty penny because, as I mentioned, there are only 10,000 copies in circulation, but now because of the leak and a lot of people wanting to use an exploit, this is now going for a higher price point. There are approximately 10,000 copies, 1,000 for the limited edition, about 8.5k for the regular edition, and yes, it is going for as much as $500 right now, tying into the leak that's going on and utilizing it as an exploit. Bear in mind that this game also does have a PS2 version, so you do not want to buy the PS2 game that came out way back when. Let's actually pull up eBay right now so I can pull up a live price count for you guys. Star Wars Racer Revenge, okay, $240 for a new copy, $250, $300, and people are now putting exploit into the listing of their eBay listings, and yeah, it looks like they're making a pretty penny. Who knows what's gonna happen? A lot of the times when it comes to situations like this, something will jack up in price so high, and then people will calm down. It's a big news story, everybody's covering it, and then it'll settle at a higher price point than what it was at initially, but after the initial wave of excitement and a bit of FOMO does wear off, as far as people being like, oh my god, it's gonna be gone forever. The thing is, there are only 10,000 copies, and you need a disc-based copy of the game. And Star Wars Racer Revenge at this moment is the only game that works, and according to the rumors, it works because the exploit targets the PlayStation 5's disc authentication used for backwards compatibility. So this is a pretty interesting one. I doubt any of you guys are looking to pick the game up for $300 or $250, but yeah, it is absolutely jacking up in price. The limited editions are being listed for $300. I imagine once word got out about this exploit that the listings on eBay were just bought up, but hey, you can get a PS2 copy of the game for $25, as I can see on eBay right now. So it's not quite $500, but definitely around the $240, $250 range. So, yeah, that is unfortunate, but I imagine there are going to be other titles that are going to be a part of the exploit. And from what we know, Sony, as far as existing PlayStation 5s go, are not going to be able to patch this out because it is burned into the APU, and I guess it's tied to the disk drive as well. Look, as far as that goes, I'm not going to be the one to break it down. I'm here to tell you that this is one game that is skyrocketing in price. Alright, moving on from that, Nioh 3 is out in February, and if you're a Souls-like fan, the week ending in January into February is going to be a big one because you'll have the release of the Nioh 3 demo, you'll have the release of Code Vein 2, and then the following week you'll have the release of Nioh 3. I've said it before, and I cover a lot of these Souls-like action games, and you guys know how I feel about the difficulty. One Souls-like action game that I thought it was infuriating from a sheer difficulty standpoint, and I would put it at a level above the From Software games by quite a lot, is Nioh. Like, Nioh I thought was brutally difficult, and I love what I'm seeing out of Nioh 3. I love Nioh from an aesthetic standpoint, and part of me wants to play it. Part of me is scared all hell to check out Nioh 3. I'm really not sure what I'm going to do, but I'm definitely going to play Code Vein 2. It's just Code Vein I did feel like was far more accessible, and, you know, your boy, a little bit of a weeb, you know, that weeb art style always going to draw me in. Nioh, on the other hand, I love the aesthetic style of that game as well, but I just know Like, dude, I'm gonna be crying playing this game. But nonetheless, I will be able to check out the free demo on January the 29th. Before transcending through time to save Japan, players will be able to sharpen their blades in the new demo in solo or online multiplayer for up to 3 players. After completing the demo, fans will be able to carry over their save data to the final game and continue their journey to become Shogun. More details about the demo will be revealed in the coming weeks. Additionally, new exclusive bonuses for players who will receive the early purchase bonus have been revealed. You'll get some in-game items. Nioh 3 is available to pre-order physically and digitally, and it will be a $70 release. So this is going to be a big game. I think a lot of people are going to check it out. I think it will do better commercially than Code Vein 2, but Code Vein 2, as far as the game is concerned, is going to be the one more up my alley. But I'm interested in Nioh 3. I might let other people check it out, you know, figure it out, have the tips and tricks online, and then maybe I'll check it out then. Lastly, I do want to note that Bloober Team has launched a countdown website, and they are now teasing something new as well. Now, Bloober Team has a plethora of projects that they are working on. We already know that Bloober Team is remaking the very first Silent Hill game, and that's going to be another major project, but this might not be that. They have other projects in development as well. They have a game called Project R, they have Project F, and then they also have Project M, which is noted to be a Switch 2 and Switch exclusive. Project F and M are due out in 2026. But those are coming from Broken Mirror Games, which is a subsidiary of Bloober Team. So we'll see how all of that comes together. Bloober Team is one of the development studios that I've been talking up for a while, and I've been talking up Chronos a lot. I think that game is really good, and if you want an easier time, it's going to get a free update in 2026 to add an easier difficulty. The Medium, I thought, was a super compelling game, and obviously everybody knows about Silent Hill 2 Remake. They did a great job with that remake, and they're working on the Silent Hill 1 remake. I don't know how they're juggling all these projects, but hey, more power to them, and they've been super consistent. They've been dropping games fairly consistently. I want to say Medium came out in 2022, then Silent Hill 2 Remake came out in 2024, 25 they had Chronos The New Dawn, and 26 they'll have hopefully the Silent Hill 1 Remake, and maybe some of those projects as well. I don't know if Silent Hill 1 Remake is scheduled for this year. I believe it is, and Konami has said they wanted Silent Hill to have yearly releases, which, you know, I love consistency in gaming. Yearly releases for any franchise might be a little bit much, but that is gonna do it for me. Again, the PlayStation 5 title that is being used as an exploit, Star Wars Racer Revenge, has exploded in price point. Not necessarily $500, but $250 to $300, seeing a lot of listings of that. Nioh 3 will be getting a free demo on January 29th, and Bloober Team is teasing their next project. That's gonna do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. As always, sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.